Oh, and I have my own experiences with them, which haven't been bad so far. So I don't know what to believe. And
well, the thing about it is, though, is if you dial into your Blog Talk Radio, welcome, please enter your show pin now, and
right.
it says, Joe will go live, and okay, there's your connection to the outside world. Now, unless lightning hits your house or your cell phone battery dies, if your computer explodes and you lose your chat room and your everything, your switchboard, you're still going to have that connection.
They're still going to be able to hear me.
No, we're going to hear you over the phone.
That's what I'm saying. You're still going to be able to hear me. Yeah, right.
Now, the only thing that's keeping you connected to the Blog Talk Radio server, your phone call, is Cinchcast.
I see.
That's it. And so that was the reason when you got dropped, I knew that something had happened between you and that server, and that's where the windows come in.
But that's what it always does that. Every time it happens, exactly the same thing happens. I'm on the middle of a conversation, and then no one can hear me anymore. It just drops everything like that. It's always the same way. And then I can't call back in. And for some reason, they need to fix it where you can call back in at your show.
That is wicked. It's never happened to me. But
it happens to me all the time. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's really true that it's actually the BTR switchboard, like you're saying it's never happened to you, but it happens to me all the time. So does it mean someone's actually hacking me? I don't know.
How does it happen?
How often?
Now, what time is it?
Oh, it always happens at the same time, so that's what leads me to believe it's BTR maintenance. It always happens, like if I have my show from 1 a.m. to 3.
Why? Okay, listen, if it was BTR maintenance, Angel, it would say, because I've gone to BTR randomly in the middle of the night when hold on. Are you going to get him? He's up. Thank you. You're so sweet. My husband's going to get the baby.
Oh.
He just woke up. He wakes up for one feeding, and then when he goes down, that's when we go down. But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, BTR, I have gone in there, and it says, we're sorry, but we are doing maintenance right now. And
I've never heard that. I've never heard that once.
You can't get to, well, I've never heard it, but I've read it. You can't get to any shows, but everybody else was still ginning along, and you were the only one that went dead, which is what led me to believe that something was suspicious.
But that's what keeps happening every time I lose my switchboard. But that's the thing, it happens at the same time. Like I said, if I have it from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., there's no issue. But if I have it from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. or later, it always cuts off in the second hour. It's always the second hour. It's never the first hour. So that's what.
Is it never when you're on the phone with Jew?
Well, it's happened twice, like I said, with him, and other times it's happened without him. So it doesn't mean it necessarily was him. But I've been in heated conversations.
Has it ever happened to Pinko? There's a late nighter there. Pinko and MHH is a late night.
Yeah, I've never talked. I've actually listened to a show sometimes, but I haven't talked to him before, so I don't know. That's a good question. I should probably ask, but I've never asked. But I think it's probably a problem with. Actually, I asked BTR about it, and I sent them a support request, and they actually answered me back, and they said, this is a known issue that we're working on fixing. So that's why I think it's actually a BTR issue with their software. I don't think it's actually.
Oh, wait.
Just remember that when somebody hacks, there's also, like, in the business world part of it, there's always somebody that can catch a hacker. You know what I mean? So if he's in there hacking everybody's shit like that, he's going to get caught. That's illegal.
Right, I know.
You know what I mean? So every hacker gets caught. So he's not going to be able to, he can't just keep doing that.
Yeah.
If you're behind a proxy, and some of these hackers are behind 7 to 10 proxies, and what that means is you go to hidemyip.com, and there's your first, hold on, and I'm sure some of the new guys can hack. Okay, he answered me. He said, Debbie, there are 3 major hackers in our organization, me, so-and-so, and so-and-so. We are like the holy trinity of hackers. Blah, 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 and I'm sure some of the new guys can hack too. See, these guys, I mean, I'm like friends with some of them. I'm not friends, but
acquaintances.
I would never give their names away or anything about them. I mean, They would have to drive nails under my fingernails, but
you were saying the proxy thing and the hide my IP address?
Yeah, so then you go to another one, which is called hidemywhatever.com, and and then you take that one and you're behind another proxy. Well, by the time you get to do your work, it's impossible to track. Because, see, I even had the FBI involved in this bullshit last spring. It was crazy.
Wow.
That's not that. I don't understand. I'm not trying to be funny with you, Debbie, but that's not true. They can find a lot. They can find people as hackers. There's no hackers that can get away with hacking.
I think
they could do it a few times, but they get caught, and then they'll make another code, make another name, do it a couple times, and get caught. Hackers don't last forever. They just can't keep doing it.
I think she's just saying though that it's just they make it difficult. Like they hide behind all these different IP addresses, blah blah blah. So
right, but
it's
just
harder to find. But I know that they
try to
can
make
be
it
found.
difficult. There's people. There's higher intelligence behind that also that are people that
they even hire hackers
that and figure that out.
They hire hackers for the CIA and other places to do it for them. So yeah, it's probably true. I mean, I'm sure they can find them. I know that they can find them, and they do all the time, and they get arrested, blah blah blah. But I mean, it's just not easy, I guess, is what she's saying. I don't know, but how do we protect ourselves from it is the question for me. I guess we have to do the same thing, hide our IP address when we log on every time. I mean, what do you think?
Well, see, everybody's ignoring what I'm talking about with the phone connection, okay? Once you make that connection, nothing, as far as your chat room goes, if your computer blows up, he's talking to me. If you use some hacker-type programs, you can very easily get caught, but we are actual scripters ourselves and coders. You cannot trace that. Yeah, I understand. He's going throink, throink. Can you hear him going throink, throink?
Yeah, I hear it, yeah.
But what was I saying?
You're saying you're
what
protected by
happened?
the phone.
You lost your connection. Your phone connection actually went out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what happens every time. I don't understand it.
We got the dead peaches gone. Dead peaches gone.
So wait, what are you saying? So my phone connection went out. You're saying somebody's hacking my phone or something, or what?
No. That would just say waiting for host. Did it say waiting for host to call in?
Yes. I was in the middle of the conversation, and all of a sudden it said waiting for host to call in.
You were sitting here knitting, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. So it said waiting for host to call in. All of a sudden it just drops it. That's what it does every time. So I don't know. I don't know what the truth is. Okay, well, I wish I could play some music or something, but I can't. I don't. This talk show thing is definitely, lower rent because you can't do a lot of shit with it. You can't play music. You can't do anything.
I know.
Sucks.
What bothers me is anybody can just jump on your show. That's what's weird. It's like, if you know what I mean, if you don't click to mute everybody, you'll be sitting there talking and they'll go, hi, and you'll go, what the hell? Who is that?
I know.
Like Lady Slugga scared you to death. You're
I know.
Huh? That's funny.
Yeah, I was like talking to myself, and all of a sudden somebody's on the phone with me. Oh, God. Lady Slugga, what are you doing for Christmas anyway? You're going to stay home, you said?
I'm sleeping all day.
You're sleeping all day?
Yeah.
Just going to stay in and chill?
Yeah, because I live 3.5 hours away from home, and I don't drive, so if I don't have somebody to come and pick me up that does it for free, then
do it, right.
I'm not going. I want to go for New Year's, but I don't know about that either, so screw it. I have a bottle of vodka. I'll chill by myself.
There you go. What about you, Debbie?
I'm going to have my family come over here. I just typed in the chat room the last sentence that he said to me. He says, it's called ghost hacking, and you can't catch a ghost. Ghostbusters was just a really good movie.
Oh, God.
I can put that off Skype. But, we have a small child here that was left on our doorstep last Christmas is what we tell people. No, it's my daughter's baby, and she ended up not marrying the daddy because he turned out to be a real jerk. So she's here with us, and she works full-time and goes to college, so she has nobody to help her. And so we help out with the nighttime feedings and stuff like that. So,
That's cool.
Yeah. So, but we're going to all be here, and we have family coming over here. That way we don't have to take the baby out anywhere. Everybody's going to come here. So.
Right. Well, that's good. Cool. All right. Well, good. Well, guys, I think I'm tired, so I'm gonna. It's been how many hours has it been now? I guess 3 or 3.5 hours. So my voice is about to go away. Hey, Vince. Vince, do you want to say anything before I go? If you want to call in, feel free to call in.
On your phone, all you got to do is unmute him.
He's on my phone. No, he's not.
No, look, he's on your call thing. You just unmute him, and you just put a blue dot where it is.
He's not on my call thing, though.
Yeah, he is, Angel. No, just look on your board, on your TalkShoe board, and where it says guest 10, guest 11, guest 12, into the bay. Just click the little blue thing right by him.
I did. There's nothing blue. It says not dialed in.
Well, he's there, Angel. That's all you have to do is just click, just like you unmuted me. See down at the very bottom?
Yeah, but there's no. I know there's no blue phone there. It's
you have to click it next to him.
I just did. Let me do it again.
No, you turned him red. Do the other one. Do the one that's not blue.
I did. I'm telling you, it's grayed out. It's not working. Vince, call back in. He says he's trying to call. Call back in. Call back in, Vince. Sorry. Bye, Mark.
I'm glad I got to help you out with understanding it, but
no, I get it. I mean, it's simple to do. It's just like
wait a minute. Vince has to wait for me. Oh, poor baby.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
That's so sweet. Right click his name, maybe. Do that, No,
it didn't work. Let me try clicking on the link and see what happens. It says, he's not logged in or whatever. It says he's not called in right now, dialed in. Because when y'all dialed in, the little blue thing just lit up, and y'all went to the top, but he's not dialed in yet.
Oh, okay. Because right when I got on it says, you are unmuted.
Yeah, because it was, when you first dialed in, it had a red X over your thing or a stop sign, so I took it off, and then you were unmuted. I did dial in, fucking shit shoe.
I had to do, I had to do the PIN number like 3 times.
Oh, man, seriously?
Oh, no, it was a drag.
Come on.
You said fucking shit you. Vince is funny, isn't it?
I know. That's what I was laughing about. I can hear him saying it. It's still not working. I guess he hasn't dialed in.
What can I?
Yeah, I'm going to do it with the pin, and it won't take, he says. What pin is he using?
On the bottom, the where it says enter call ID.
Oh, 91729. That's not the pin. That's it. Is it? That's different. Okay. Because my pin's different, but maybe it's different.
Guest 11 is Tracy Gamore or Gmore, however you pronounce it. And she said, I thought this was better than BTR. Not if you can't play music.
You can't play music, and you can't control the calls very well.
It says call is being recorded also.
Debbie Daly lost. We lost Debbie Daly, too.
So, I wonder if this has an archive also.
Oh, it does. It'll save it on my show or whatever, but, whatever. I'm not going to, who cares? I doubt BTR.
Look, she's excited that she can curse in the chat room.
You can cuss all you want, Tracy Gamore.
I have a question. Why does everyone call me Debbie Daly?
Because that's what your name is. That's what we see. Okay, wait for me. I'm going to reboot. Okay, well, I have to pee, so hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hey, keep it going, Lady Slugga. I don't know how you're going to do it since you can't play any music, but I'll be right back.
All right. Well, Debbie Daly, I call you Debbie. I never call you Debbie Daly. And BTR, you cannot say Bill Wagoner. See, I hear everybody talking about this Bill Wagoner, but I never seen or heard him. Mark, I haven't seen you on BTR, but I guess it's nice to talk shoe meet you. Whatever the hell talk shoe is, who thought of this? And I'm just talking here until he gets back from urinating. Vince in the Bay left the chat. Debbie, you're still in the chat room. I'm curious about this Bill Wagoner thing. Who is that? Is that somebody that you used to be involved with by any chance? Because I heard that he was chasing you around on your show too. So is that an ex-boyfriend, or were you involved with him, or? I'm just curious. And then Mark says, I saw your BTR show listed tonight, but I did not know what you talk about. I really don't talk too much, Mark. You don't mind that I talk on your show now, do you, Icon?
Talking to
real
me?
Quick?
No.
Yeah.
Give me a break. I've been talking for 3 hours.
Mark, my show was started because my boyfriend is in jail, and there's a website I go to called JPay, and I tried a long time ago to do a little radio station for the JPay lady.